Welcome to my series. I hope you guys are liking it. Let me know. This is where we're going to talk about the cold, hard cash and Libra's relationship to it. I've got some secrets I'm going to tell you, so stay tuned to hear all the Libra secrets. But this video is a little bit advanced and it's a little bit more complex because we don't do sun sign astrology here at Soul Navigation. Hopefully you guys know me. Let's dive in to how do Libras get rich. Okay, like I told you, it is a little bit deeper than just your sun sign. You need to know where your Venus is. So this video is for people who have the sun in Libra or Venus in Libra, or if you've got Libra in the second house or Libra in the 10th house. Okay, you following me? Please say yes and let me know where is your Libra. Now, there's a little bonus here for my advanced viewers. And if this isn't you and if this is going too fast, don't worry, you don't have to do this. But it is kind of important to know how you can get rich. How does your money maker work, right? Where is the generator that lights your cold, hard cash fire, right? That's going to be your ruling planet, Venus. You need to find out where is Venus in your chart. And if you have Venus in the second or Venus in the 10th, that's like double bang, double boom. And if you have your sun in the second or your Libra sun or your Libra sun in the 10th, that's also double bang, double boom. How are Libras going to get rich? Well, first of all, are Libras going to get rich? Libras are really, really likely to get rich in this lifetime. They really are. And if you've got Libra in the second house or the 10th house, you're really likely to hit it big. Libras understand swag and they understand spin. I'm going to give you the secrets on how Libras get rich, how Libras can get rich, and how Libras are rich. Okay, they're very likely to do a job of selling the spin. Now, what do I mean by that? They're relationship makers and they are not going to sell just to sell. They're going to build a relationship, get you to like them and trust them. And then they're going to offer you rainbows, cupcakes, and unicorns. All in that order, all in that fashion. They're going to want to make things better. Like Virgo wants to make things better, right? Virgo wants to improve systems and structures. But Libra wants things to be better. They want things to be sweeter, kinder, nicer, more diplomatic, more strategic. Libras are highly intellectual. And so they want the puzzle to fit perfectly for you, but not without harmony and high aesthetics. Libras want something that is going to create harmony between people. And so they're usually in business that has people management or requires people skills, that requires relationship building or connecting into others. Libras do not work very well when they don't have a team or a group or another person to work with. They don't usually work just by themselves alone in a room, without talking or bouncing ideas off of another person. They usually do better inside partnerships. So how Libras get rich is they usually have something that the other person wants. And so they're not selling it. They're kind of influencing you into taking the news or reading the book or buying the house or using the skincare or having the jewelry, something, having the pet, the animal, something. The operating system, having something, creating a product or creating a service that other people need and want, and then sort of presenting it to them. So it's not hardcore sales. It's not like, hey, look at this Hoover you really need. Look how good this Hoover cleans up. No, it's creating some sort of relationship around you wanting what it is they have. And they're really, really good at that. They can sell the spin just through relationship bonding, just through connection. And they can get rich if they can have the access and the means to create connection. Let's say your Libra is a brilliant mechanic. I promise you, you are at his mechanic shop because of who he is to you. He's not just a mechanic. He has a relationship with you, which makes you choose him because he makes you feel special. He's there for you when your car breaks down. He doesn't rip you off, and he's created a connection to you. Do you see what I'm saying? So the Libra could be a mechanic because Libras are very, very, very amazing. Probably one of the best in the zodiac. I don't know if I want to say the best. Aquarius is really good too. But Libra is so brilliant and so smart because they do the EQ and the IQ. So they have the IQ of the mechanic. They can pull the entire Jeep apart and put it back together. And they have the mechanical ability to do that. But what they also have that some of the other super smarty pants brainiac signs don't have is they have the people skills to build the relationship to the person who wants their Jeep put together. And they make that person feel like $1,000,000. So I could go to any mechanic, but I want to go to Jimmy Joe because he gets me. He knows me. And you know what else he does? He puts that little air freshener in my car just so it smells so good, and he didn't have to. Yeah, they can sell the spin. Now, I don't mean that in a disingenuous way. And Libras don't hate me. It's just that they know what the sprinkles on the cupcake do to you. They know what it's like to put the cherry on top. They know the difference. They can give you the sundae, or they can give you the sundae with the cherry on the top. That is Libra. That's how they get rich. That's how Libras get filthy, filthy rich. And they are so good at it. And you even know, like, gosh, I don't even need that cherry on top. I wonder if they're just trying to get me to like them. Oh, well, it worked. Libras will make you like them. And that is why they are so darn good at making money. They are fantastic, fantastic with people. They are in the business of people, 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 and people. If you're a Libra with Libra and Venus, or Libra in the second house, or Libra in the 10th, tell me what you do. Tell me what you do. If your Venus is in Libra, you're probably gorgeous to boot. So let me just tell you another thing. Libras are usually very beautiful on the inside and the outside, but they usually have some sort of, fancy pants about them. They usually are knockouts. They're usually drop dead gorgeous. I know, I'm envious of this placement. This is my gorgeous niece. She could sell ice to Eskimos just with her smile, literally just her smile and her adorable people skills, and she's so funny. It's just like, I'll have whatever you're selling. I don't care if it's like chopsticks in a fancy Four Seasons restaurant. I'll buy a pair of chopsticks. Anyways, they are great at not sales, but relationship building that leads to sales, like the car mechanic. Let me give you a couple secrets though on where Libra can really go wrong with their money, because I think it's important. Libras believe they're worth it. Libras believe like, hey, I'm going to ask for, not $90,000. I'm going to ask for 150 because you know what? I'm worth it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to ask for 175 because I am worth it. And they are getting a lot with me. I'm worth it. So usually Libras know their worth. Now that might not occur until after 36 years old when you really step into your North Node, but it does usually happen. Libras, because they have a little bit of an edge with beauty, peace, and harmony and relationship skills, they have an edge. So what happens to Libras sometimes is they walk through the door, they get the interview because they're just, I don't know, so yummy. You just want to interview the person and you're praying to God that they are as smart as they are beautiful. And then you find out, yeah, they actually are. Oh, this is Aurora making a little visit. Oh, she's my get rich Taurus kitty. They get doors open for them. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be sexist or weird or like body shaming anybody, and everybody can be beautiful in their own way. But this is usually a chart signature for somebody whose karma is going to be around being beautiful. And that's not always a blessing. That's not always, something that you really want to sign up for. It can be hard too. But because they're so beautiful, charming, and enchanting, they usually get the interview. And then oftentimes they get the job because they know how to work well in an interview. Now, being in the job, they pray to God, they know how to do it. So sometimes Libra can get in over their head. And so sometimes they can overpromise, or they can just look so competent in the interview that they really have to learn by the seat of their pants, like thrown into the fire full blown and go home and be like, how do I do software engineering? How do I do this? What do I do? Oh, and then they have to do a crash course on how they got to do the job that they just won themselves, right? So they can get in over their head because they're just so good with convincing people that, hey, I'm all this in a bag of chips and I'm capable. And you know what? 9 out of 10 times they are. Another pitfall is Libras can be in this lifetime too generous with their money. They can have such a generous spirit. They also can be overspenders when it comes to beauty and elegance and providing harmony or peace or diplomacy. They have high aesthetics and they love fashion and comfort. And so they can overspend really when they shouldn't. They're not really bargain hunters. They don't really have the patience that a good Virgo or Aquarius or even a Taurus has looking for a bargain. They just don't have time. You know, Libras are busy. They're air signs. They're on the move and they don't want to go hunt. If they do find a bargain, it's probably online in front of their computer. Like, oh, look, this is 70% off. I'll buy it. I find the earth signs are a lot better at, sorting through the bargains. So I would suggest to Libras to look for sales. They like trends too. So they don't really want to buy something that's not in style anymore or isn't the trend. They like current trends unless they have a lot of Aquarius in their chart. They also are the person who can get stuck with the bill. Tell me if this was you. Was this you stuck with the entire bill? They also can't stand anybody fighting over the bill. So if you have a big party, right, Aurora? If you have a really big party and people are going to bicker over the bill, Libra's just going to pick up the tab. Libra does not want anybody to fight or argue. So they're just like, oh, screw it. I'll just pay for them. Give it to me. I'll just pay for it. You guys can Venmo me later, right? Or if you're trying to bicker with them, like, oh, well, my salad was $3.25, and then I had, lemon in my iced tea, and then you drank my tea, and so I don't want to pay for the 150. Oh my God, Libra's like, okay, quit. I'll pay 20, you pay 10, call it good. When they really ate probably, $25 and drank $25 worth of stuff, and you spent 5. So Libra will just pick up the tab to avoid a fight. Libra is not going to bicker, like who's going to pay, who's going to buy, who's going to pick up this bill. Nope. They hate that. If you're a Libra, tell me, is that the truth? Is that the truth? Yeah. And at the end of the night, it's like, oh, my credit card at the bar got charged everybody's drinks because nobody else opened up a tab. So Libra can be too nice and too generous to their friends, and they can get screwed over. You could also, as a Libra, be dating somebody who takes advantage of your relationship, your niceness. Libras can also get sucked into scams, and they have a hard time saying no to people because they don't want to hurt your feelings. So they just buy what you're selling. Libra can fall prey to those people because they don't want to even hurt that person's feelings. And so they're like, okay, show me, I'll take the sample. And then they can go in there and just to, I know it sounds funny, but almost like just to get away from them, they buy the product. And it sounds twisted, but Libra can get sucked down rabbit holes that they don't even want to go because they just feel so, I don't want to hurt this person's feelings. I don't want this discord. I don't want this level of discontent. I'll just do this real quick and get out of here and they won't bug me again. And that is the worst thing Libra can do. Libra just needs to learn how to say no thanks and move on and live in their air part of their chart. Be airy and be out of there. Yeah, like I don't need that. Okay, so let's talk about some of these combinations. So if you are a Libra, but you have your Venus in Leo, you are going to get rich by creating something. You're going to get rich by being flamboyant, being an influencer, putting your creativity way out in front, being a designer with colors and fabrics, being an esthetician, being creating your own essential oils, creating your own perfume, creating your artful masterpiece, and then living it out. You would also be a great performer and working with people. You are a people magnet. People will fall madly in love with you with this combination. If you have this combination, if you are a Libra with Venus and Leo, oh my God, please leave me a comment below. Leave me a comment below and tell me, what do you do for a living? Are you on some sort of creative team? Are you a creative director? Are you directing a team of creatives? Do you own a talent company? Are you the talent? Are you in the arts? Do you work with children? Do you bring joy to the world? Are you a sex worker? Do you bring joy to the world in some sort of glamorous, glorious, joyful, magnificent, enchanting way that takes creativity and beauty, peace, love, and harmony, put it in the crock pot, and boom, yeah. So let's move on to, if you're a Libra sun sign and you have Virgo in Venus, well, this is somebody who is going to want to perfect something. This is going to be a brilliant food critic or a movie critic. This is going to bring a critical eye to the management of people, or a critical eye to the product. You're going to work with people, you're going to work with improving things, and you're going to work with high analytics. So if you were in marketing, you'd be on the analytical side, probably more so than the creation of the visuals. If you had the Leo, you'd probably be more of the graphic designer and the creator. But with the Virgo placement there, this is about stats and analysis. You could even be a doctor with that Virgo there, with health and wellness, or a beautician or an esthetician, or doing injectables or plastic surgery of sorts, beautifying, but also using the science part of Virgo and health and wellness. You could do fitness training. Lots, got so many combinations. Tell me, is this you? This is how you get rich. When you step into the parts of your chart, the money magnet parts of your chart that align with your soul's calling, that align with your natural gifts and techniques and talents, that align so perfectly with who your soul was born to be. And that's why we don't do sun sign astrology. And getting rich is just attracting abundance to your life, attracting like your natural and rightful abundance, like your worth. Your personal currency meter is inside of you. And I want to help you rev it up. I want to help you attract it to your life, right? Get your swag, get your gorgeous, self out there, start building relationships. So if you are a Libra with Venus also in Libra, this is about beauty. This is about peace, love, and harmony. This is about the art of love. This is about the art of relationships. And this is literally what I was just saying earlier about the cherry on top. This is about you getting paid and you becoming rich by going the little extra mile, putting the little sprinkle on the thing that you do, putting the sprinkles on the frosting on the cupcake. And this is just like killing it with kindness, for real. You probably are in a job that requires thoughtfulness and kindness. You might also work in an industry that is dominated predominantly by feminine energy. So either by women or by gay men. But the feminine energy will rule this combination. Beauty and the arts and analysis. This is usually somebody who's pretty smart, somebody who will maybe want to work with women and will also be just a natural born nurturer, somebody who can work with a lot of moving pieces and a lot of moving parts. This is somebody who you could delegate a ton of work to because they can get a lot done very easily. So let's talk about if you are a Libra with Venus in Scorpio. That's really interesting. So now you might be working with money. Now you might be working with wills or with the death or dying process or detective work, or even, Scorpio could even go into some sort of law with this combination, or judicial process, the legal process, the attorney process, developing laws, developing some rules and regulations there with Scorpio, or helping solve puzzles, maybe working with DNA or forensics or the occult, working with psychology, like pulling apart people's minds and then putting them back together, reassembling them with new perspectives. This is a great psychotherapist. This is a great therapist. This is a great school counselor. This is a great placement to help others heal trauma, heal grief, and heal loss. This would be a great minister or pastor, but this is somebody who wants to work squarely with the truth. And this person's going to have a little less spin. They're going to have a whole lot of magnetic power. So they're going to have a gravitational pull where people really want what this person's got, but it comes almost with zero sales, and it's all like relationship. They also probably have a job that offers a little bit more security and a little bit more like steady safety to it. Very good financial planner here. Money person. This is a money magnet. This is powerful money magnet position. If you've got Venus in Scorpio and you are a Libra, wow. Tell me what house it's in. So what I want you guys to do I want you to go watch my video called The Sun Through the Houses, part 1 or part 2. Part 1 goes from Aries to Virgo, and then part 2 goes from the 7th to the 12th signs, and that's Libra to Pisces. And I want you to go watch the meaning of the different houses, because it does matter where your Venus is at in your chart to show you even more deeply what subject this is going to be on. So if you got, let's just say, you are Libra rising and you have a Libra sun in the 12th house, and then you have a Venus in Scorpio in the second house, maybe even in the first house. That's a magnificent leader. Like, I want you to go know what the first house means. So I want you to go watch that video, Sun Through the Houses. But I want you to realize that I'm not talking about your sun sign. I'm talking about your money magnet, right? I'm talking about how you're going to attract cold hard cash to your life and abundance. And so you need to know about the first house. Wow, you're a leader. Wow, you're a brave, courageous soul. Wow, you're a warrior. You're going to go out there and fight the good fight. And if you got Scorpio there, you really are going to fight the good fight. So you could be like a fantastic bill collector, getting people, charming people into paying their overdue debts and bills to you with this combination. You'd be phenomenal at it. Leave me your comment below, and I'm going to try to answer as many as I can, but just tell me what your sun sign is, what your Venus sign is, what house your Venus is in, because Venus is your money maker, cold hard cash generator. It's over there pumping the dollars to you. So where is it? That's what we need to know. That's why we can't just say, oh, you're a Libra, you're going to get rich. No, we have to know. How are you going to do it, right? What I want to say to my Libras is don't be too nice. Don't even pick up the samples from the Dead Sea Salt guys that are trying to tell you that something's wrong with you and they can improve you. Yeah. Don't be enchanted into spending your money, and don't be afraid to say, no, I'm not picking up the whole tab. Hey, you guys drank all those vodkas. I'm not drinking. I'm not paying for your gin and tonics. No, I am not Margaritaville, people. They're not going to hate you any less. I promise you, they'll respect you more. And a lot of lessons that we learn in this lifetime are around us being too nice. My fellow Libras. I'm not a Libra, but I've got plenty of Libra in my chart, and I really know this sign super well. I hope everybody who's watching this video has also watched my playlist on Libra, because I go really into the deeper nooks and crannies of Libra in my Libra videos, and I hope that you like them. Let me know, are you a rich Libra? Libras can get really, really stinking rich in this lifetime. Anyways, I hope you're liking this series. Just know that here, everybody on Team Soul Navigation absolutely loves creating these videos for you. From my house to yours, wherever you are at in the world, I just love being here with you. Take good care. Bye for now.